If you want to know how to use a script to close your sales, okay, then this video is actually for you. Keep watching, all right? Hello, fellow online entrepreneurs. My name is Matthew from Singapore. And if this is the very first time you watch my live, and welcome to my live stream. It's actually a live stream. Okay, so if this is the very first time you watch my live, please give me some encouragement by giving me the thumbs up, or actually you can hit this love or care button. Okay, and if you are watching me in this my YouTube channel, okay, then please subscribe to my new YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm actually doing a live stream right now from Facebook to the YouTube. Okay, so right now I'm actually today topic is about the number one script to actually close your leads. Okay, to make more sales. Of course, everybody wants to make more sales, right? Okay, so right now, hold on, guys. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay, I actually prepare some examples for you. Okay, so you take a look at my scripts. Okay, hold on. Share screen. Hold on, guys. This is live streaming here. All right, now you got me. All right. Okay, guys. Okay, this is the basic script which I actually follow. Okay, first, when you start this, your mindset must be you are actually a doctor. Okay, let me take example of what I mean by you need to be a doctor. You need to diagnose your leads or your prospect problems. Okay, so normally when you visit a doctor, let's say example, me, I actually have a diarrhea. I visit a doctor, so normally the doctor will say, "Hi, Mr. Matthew. So what happened to you today? Can you tell me what happened to you today? Can you share with me?" So definitely I'll tell them, "Hey, doctor, I'm actually having a diarrhea." So the doctor will ask me, "Oh, when do you have a diarrhea? So how long have you been this problem?" So I tell them, "Yeah, I've been having this problem for the past 2 days or 3 days." So the doctor asked me, "What did you eat for the past 2 days or 3 days?" Then you actually share with them what have you ate for the past 2 days or 3 days. Then they will actually ask you again, do you take any medicine for the past 2 days or 3 days? Then you can actually answer them yes or no. Or then they will actually ask you more questions. Okay. Or maybe they'll ask you, when's the last time you have this problem? Or is this the very first time you have this problem? So the doctor will actually diagnose. Okay. So we need to, when we are in the when you are trying to close the leads itself to make our sales, we need to be a doctor to diagnose their problem. Okay, so let me dive in on this script itself. Okay, so the very first step is when people actually message you. Okay, so people actually message you on Facebook is either they need help from you or they actually trying to sell you things. Okay, so when they actually trying to sell you things, I won't waste time on this second type of people because there are many people out there that actually can work with. Okay, so look for those people which actually need help. Okay, so now I will, if let's say they are the people who need help, I will actually ask them basic questions about what the business they are building. And my main goal is to actually ask them to help them to open up themselves so we can actually start the dialogue. Okay, so we also need to know what kind of business they are building. Okay, so we need to go into this first step first to know what business they are doing. All right. Okay, so the next step we need to move in is find out their pain. What I mean by find out their pain is find out what is their struggle. Okay, what are they struggling in? Okay, so I'll ask them questions like I'll ask them questions like to figure out what are they really struggle with, and you need to ask them this question. So it's very important. So you'll be able to figure out how or what to sell them. Okay, so once they admit they need help, then this is the time when they actually help them. Okay, so example of what kind of question I will use to find out their pain. Okay, so you can actually ask them by how long have you had this problem, or you can actually ask them why do you think this problem exists. Okay, so let's take example for me. Okay, example for me, okay, I'm doing Shopify. Okay, so you can actually let me play. This is a play role. Okay, I'll just do example of play role. So you can actually ask them, hey, Mr. Matthew, what are you doing right now? So I will tell them, okay, I'm actually doing Shopify. I'm running Facebook ads, things like that. So you actually have a clear understanding. They're actually doing Shopify. They are running Facebook ads. So you can actually ask them, uh, what are you actually struggling with? Okay, then they'll actually tell you, yeah, I actually have Facebook ads. Facebook actually closed my account. So from there, you actually can probe further. Tell them, oh, how long have this problem been? So they actually share to you more. So you will need to find out more problems on them. Okay, so they will actually feel the pain of it. Okay, so it's not being cruel. Okay, because you'll be surprised, people actually do not realize they have this problem. So we actually using this kind of question to let them know that, to be aware, to let them be aware that they're actually having this kind of problem. Okay, you will be very surprised that people will not know that they're actually having this kind of problem until when we actually ask them this kind of question. Then they'll realize that, oh, actually I'm having this problem for like 1 year and I have not do anything about it. Okay, then they will start to realize we are actually trying to open up them. Okay, it's not being cruel, so we actually helping them. Okay, so once you know their problems, okay, now the next step you need to move in is to find out their ultimate dreams. Okay, when you do, they will also have a dream, we also have a dream. Okay, so they will also have a dream and an ideal picture of what their life could be like, or who they hope to become. So we need to find out this. Okay, so what kind of question I will actually ask? Okay, so how would change in your life or your family life if this would happen? Okay, or short question, how much money do you want to make? This is very short and sweet. So they actually will tell you, since you know they are paid, so you need to know what kind of dream they want to have. Okay, so basically the first question I'll ask is, how much money do you want to make? So people will actually tell you, yeah, 10,000, 20,000. Okay, so you can actually further probe them, ask them, why do you want to make this amount? So they actually will tell you, yeah, I want to bring my family to travel. You need to open up their mindset of telling you all this kind of dreams or things like that. And you also will be surprised by people do not know what they actually want in their life and what is the purpose of their doing this. So so by putting these questions, they will actually think more. Once they think more, they will tell you more things. So it's to understand you better. So you need to understand that we are actually like a doctor to diagnose their problem and also to find out what they want in their life. Okay, so this is actually step 3. Okay, so on the very last step is not the last step. So on the 4th step is actually bridge the gap. Okay, so what I mean by bridge the gap, okay, so you know their problem, okay, so and you know their dream. So we need a bridge. We need something to actually bridge this together. Okay, so now at this point where you want to shift the conversation to bridge the gap from their problem to the solution of their problem, means they have this problem and you actually have this solution. So you need to bridge this gap. Okay, so now is the time to present your offer. Okay, so some example. Okay, so hold on. Just shift this down a bit. Okay, you can actually ask them, why do you think you have not reached your goal already? Or you can actually tell them, what do you feel are your bigger obstacle between you and that 12 months of goal? Okay, So, okay, guys, I need to let you know first. This is just an example. So in any it depends on the flow of the conversation. Okay. So you cannot actually fix on all this question, the example which I tell you. So you need to know this is an example. You can actually go with the flow and know how to ask the questions, and depends on what type of answer they actually provide to you. Okay. So based on the answer, you need to blend in the question you did ask. Okay, so always ask open-ended question. So when you have open-ended questions, then they will start to talk. So if let's say you ask them, oh, or if let's say you give them, oh, I see, oh, okay. If you never ask them question, means you're actually not diagnosing. Okay, so we just ask open-ended question. So the example I give is actually all open-end questions. Okay. So once you actually manage to close their bridge, okay, once you present your offer, so now actually you need to close the prospect, okay. So this is actually the last step, okay. So now this is the point where you got them to admit, okay. Let me go back to this step 4, okay. So you actually close the bridge, so you can actually ask them like, okay, can you tell me what is your ultimate goal, and how can we actually help? Or then people will actually tell you, yeah, I have this problem, things like that. They have their dreams, and then they will actually tell you, uh, I don't know what to do. I'm lost. I do not have a direction. I do not have a mentor, or I do not know what to do, or I don't have a mentor. Okay, I need some guidance. I need a step by step. I need a roadmap, things like that. So people actually tell you more things and more things. So from there, once you know they actually they need a roadmap, they need a guidance, they need a mentor. So you can actually tell them, hey, so now it's the step 5. You can actually tell them, now I actually have a solution for you. Will you want to take a look? Like this example. Well, I think I can actually help you with that. Would that be interest to you? Okay. So there's actually no fixed answer. There's actually no fixed way to actually ask them. Okay. So you can actually tell them like what I mentioned to you. If let's say I can have actually a roadmap, I actually have a mentor which actually can help you to lay out the roadmap, or I actually have a mentor to actually help you with that. Okay, so now this is the part where you can actually close your prospect. So as I mentioned earlier on, the way this example is just to actually let you all know what kind of question you can ask. So it really depends on the flow of the conversation. Okay. So once you actually have this step 5 done, so at this point of time, once they say yes, they are interested in your offer or your course or things like that, okay, so you actually can give them the permission to sell them your offer. Okay, maybe it's a webinar, or maybe it's actually a video, or whatever you actually have. So it's actually, you can actually present to them. Okay, so if you do it right from all these 5 steps, okay, they will be very happy that you're actually helping them to solve a problem. If once you tell them that, say, hey, I actually have some offer for you to help you, people naturally will tell you, yes, I want this offer. Please help me. I have this problem. Okay. So let me recap. This is actually the very 5 steps. Okay. Okay. So I want to keep the video short. Okay. So I actually give you a very brief summary on the scripts I actually using. Okay. Let me recall the 5 steps. Okay. Just look at this screen. So the very first step, you need to find out the basic question, what kind of business they are doing. Okay. The step 2 is what kind of problems or pain they're actually struggling with. And the step 3 is their ultimate dreams, what they want to have or how much they want to earn. Okay. Then the step 4, which we need to bridge the gap. Remember I mentioned it's they have a problem and you have a solution. So we're actually trying to bridge the gap. Okay. Then you actually can present your offer. Then step 5, once you actually know that they need help because maybe they want a roadmap or a mentor to help them. So you can actually present your offer to them, say that you have a mentor which can actually help you. So once you actually present the offer to them, they will be very happy to accept the offer. Okay, so this is actually the 5 step, and this is actually an example of the script. As I mentioned, okay, this is the third time I actually mentioned, it really depends on the flow of the conversation and how well you actually how well the relationship actually built between you and the prospect itself. Okay, so guys, if you want to know more about how to close this, to know more about how to close this prospect itself, actually I have a free course, okay, to actually teach you how to close more sales. Okay, now the link is actually right down at the description itself. Okay, so you can actually this is actually a free course which actually can help you to earn $100, $200, $300 per day. Okay, and and this course itself is actually a passive income course. Okay, the link is actually right below. Just go to the link below and click and create an account. Then you can actually go through all these kind of course. Okay, so if you want to know more on how to use this course to promote to other people, message me also. Okay, so you can actually drop in down the comments. If you want to know more how to earn more money, you can message me. Okay, and I myself actually have a Facebook group itself. Okay, I actually teach people how to optimize your Facebook account, Facebook profile, and then some mini course in my Facebook group itself. Okay, so there's a Facebook group. There's actually a link in the description. Then in the unit section, there's actually some mini course there. Okay, so it's all in my link itself. All right. So I think I'm done with today's topic. Let me go back to my screen. Hold on, guys. Okay. So I think I'm done with my topic today. Okay. So I hope you actually enjoy today's topic, and I will be bringing your daily life. And if you want any particular training or things like that, comment down below. I can actually create the topic and then share with you guys. Okay. So if you like if you find value in this video today, please give me a thumbs up or love or care. Okay. And if you are watching me from my YouTube channel, and please subscribe to my channel. Okay. So that's it for me today. Okay, I hope you actually enjoy this video, and I'll see you all soon. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Good night.